And welcome to Reeths-Puffer Rockets Stadium for tonight's contest featuring the Reeths-Puffer Rockets versus the Byron Center Bulldogs. This is the first round of the regional playoffs, and I'm Gene Hind, and this is
Josh Rabadou.
And we are going to be your commentators for tonight, taking you through the game and hopefully teaching you some things about lacrosse. This year, the Reeths-Puffer Rockets have posted their best record in the program's history. Overall, the record was 14-4, and this year in the conference, they were 11-1. They ended up being the OK Conference Tier 3 champions, and their team actually has some pretty lofty stats this year that they've done as a team. They've only given up 10 or more goals one time this season, and their offense currently is 8th in the state with a 13.56 goals per game average, and their defense is ranking up 3rd in the state right now, allowing just 4.1 goals per game. So they're doing a good job.
Yeah, it's good to see. You got it on both ends. You got goals going, and you got the saves coming. So they're lining up here.
And the referees are just going over their typical start of the game information, how they're going to call the game and what their expectations are. Josh, you're an alumni of the program, correct?
Yeah, just graduated last year, actually. Played for 3 years here. Loved every second of it. It's a great game, and you always love being out on the field, and these are the games you love playing in.
What position did you play?
I was a deep hole for about 3 of those years, so it was good getting on the defensive end, and of course when I could I'd try to take it up, but didn't always work out so great.
So 2 veteran deep holes here talking to you tonight. I played deep hole when I was in college, so that's great. So we're getting ready for the face-off, and on the face-off tonight it looks like it's going to be Logan Fredericks to start us off. Does that seem right?
I believe that's Logan Fredericks down there lining up.
And on the wing lines we have Steven Sasinski, and across there more than likely is Braden Blackburn. It is Braden Blackburn.
That's a good win by Byron Center there, taking it into the zone. Hard pressure there by Braden. Definitely trying to stay on those hands and keep them outside. They like that high pressure defense.
They do up. Good poke with the stick there. Ball on the ground. Reeths-Puffer comes up with the ground ball.
That's a good play there. Got to get in on those hands. You got to stop, disrupt them from cradling that ball. You know, the more they cradle, the more they can keep it in the pocket. So if you can stop that, you can definitely strip that ball away.
So they set up, the Rockets set up in their offensive end. Evan Briggs with the ball. Oh, wrong team, I apologize. Josh Fishner started off there. Connor Weesey spins the ball over to Brandon Tieran, and he's just rolling that across the field. So now they're good. Now they're ready to get into their offensive set that they want to run.
Yeah, they like that relaxed play at first, and then they look for that opportunity and they strike. It's a good strategy for sure. There's Fishner with the ball there, passing it over to Tarian. Just looking for that opening where they can really get in there and get that good look. They don't want to rush anything too quick there.
A bad dodge there. Byron Center playing some good deal. A little bobble of the ball there by Weese's. Scrum ensues, and looks like a deep hole came out with it for Byron Center, but
good foot race there.
All over that is number 4, Dylan Griffin on the ground ball. Brings it back in, and they're going to settle down and get into their offense once again.
It's a good dodge
Fredericks
there.
With the dodge. Oh, right on the doorstep.
Wow, diving play to keep it in there. That's a bold. In comes Tarian.
Oh, shot blocked by looked like almost his own man, number 7, Steven Sasinski.
It's got a sting in this cold weather today for sure.
So Fredericks has it up top again. They're going to slow it down and get it reset. Again, in this playoffs, the winning team moves on and the other team is done. So right now it looks like whoever wins this game is going to come out and play Holland Christian in a week. And
there's an opening there. Fissner's looking for it.
Oh, Connor Weese's with that low shot, misses. Connor has a great shot this year. He's having a really good season this year. Has 52 goals on the season. So
that's incredible, yeah.
He's leading the team in goals.
And I believe actually he just recently broke the previous record for Reeths-Puffer goals that was held by Jake Kowalczyk. So he topped him there. I believe it's 100-something. It's a lot of goals.
105, maybe even 106 by now. So for his career, that's a good career at Reeths-Puffer. Reeths gets the ball again. He's going to move it around.
A lot of open space there on the far side. They're definitely looking for that. Watch for the curl around from X there. X is the position behind the goal there.
Number 4, Dylan Griffin with the ball there. Pushes it down. Sasinski has it now.
It's a good feed.
Fishner.
Shot's a little high there. Oh, looks like that one went black.
Black won that one. So when there's a shot, it's a race to the point where the ball goes out, and whoever's stick head or body is closest to that point, then that team will get the ball. So it looks like the Rockets got beat there. And that was a bad pass. Going to go out of bounds.
Barely
We're gonna
go out. Ooh, there's
go back to White. Little contact there. Little chippiness. Byron Center doesn't have a lot of love for Reeths-Puffer Rockets. The Rockets have played them twice already this season, and in both games the Rockets came out winners, and they were big winners in those games as well.
Yeah, Byron Center's still a new program. They're definitely improving. I believe their record is 10-9 right now, which is a solid record for a newer team. So the Rockets are going to try to move it into the box there.
Montgomery was open in the middle there and missed him. Oh, Braden Blackburn trying to bring the ball up.
Might get a failure to advance here if he doesn't get that in soon.
Yes. Here comes Braden. Yep.
There it is.
There
failure
it is.
to advance. You got 20 seconds to move it into that box down below, I believe. So it's best to get in as soon as you can.
Byron Center on the move.
It's a good feed.
Oh, shot.
Good shot.
Score with number 18 for Byron Center. That's Zachary Barkle, junior attack.
Yeah, that's a good shot. Good feed there. Definitely the quick break like that, the fast break, as we call it. That was a good look there.
A little bit of a breakdown by the defense. Somebody should have picked the shooter up, and should have been a slide underneath. But
Definitely a slide,
it's a good pass off the midfielder coming in and found the open space and made the rip.
So the Bulldogs are going to take the first one there. We'll see if Reeths-Puffer can climb back.
So Frederick's back on the face-off, it looks like. See how it comes out with this one.
I believe that one's actually Garrett Reams taking this face-off there.
Garrett Reams. I'm all wrong today.
Oh, a little chippy there. Good take. See if he can get it back up. Oof.
Rockets just not taking care of the ball
Their
early
ball
on in this
possession,
game.
It's not been too
ball.
solid. That might go out. Nope. Terrian's going to take it. He's going to have to get into the box soon here.
Somebody needs to get a touch. So all they have to do is get 1 foot in the box, which they did there, and they're set to run their offense.
So they're going to try to slow it down here.
Garrett Reams, the ball there.
Pass is a little high there.
Bad pass to Fishner. Oh,
The ball possession's not there right
again,
now.
yeah.
They gotta calm those nerves down and just think about what they're doing.
they're definitely not winning the ground ball battle right now. So
Lots of takeaways though. It's good that they're being aggressive with it, but they just got to get in there and swarm in on those ground balls.
good lift. We have a turnover. Looks like they might have thought Byron Center stepped out of bounds there. No?
I think it might have been a failure to advance possibly
A
again.
loose ball push. I couldn't tell. I
Oh
didn't
yeah,
see
probably
the referee
loose
call.
ball there. See him really riding in on those shoulders there.
There's a call right there on a ward.
Oh.
So ward is when you take the free hand that isn't holding the stick and you raise it up to another player to kind of give yourself some space, and that's not allowed in the game.
Pass a little high
pass.
there. Oh, barely missing
Oh.
twice there. Siegel's going.
Stiegel has recovered that one.
There we
Good.
go.
Good pass.
Dishing it in the center. Oh, another dropped pass. They really got to clean that up.
Sloppy.
There's the touch. Back to Dylan Griffin there at the X position.
Dylan's going to take a look at the crease here. Dylan Griffin's had a good season as well.
Yeah, came in a little late, I think,
yeah.
at the beginning there, but he's been
35
putting
goals.
up numbers.
Yeah.
That's good to see. That's a senior year for him, so he's looking to really put up some numbers this year and make the difference, and we like to see that. Here's Montgomery
Pass
with
over
the
to
ball.
Montgomery. Montgomery continues to take a look. He's going to take a dodge to the net. Good pass to Weese's. Oh, just a
barely
miss.
missed. That ball's going to go back to Reeths-Puffer. Again, on the shot, it's whoever is closest to the sideline. So on that case, it was Reeths-Puffer that was closest to where the ball went out, and therefore they get the ball right back.
There's Montgomery with the ball again. Spins that over to Garrett Reams. And we got it with Connor Weese's. He's going to take a look and see what the defense is going to give.
It's a good feed to the middle there.
Looks like there's a flag.
There's the flag
a trip.
flying. Yep, there's going to be a tripping penalty there.
It's going to be a 1-minute penalty on the trip. So Reeths-Puffer will go a man up, and Byron Center will be a man down. So Reeths-Puffer gets the field set with their man up offense. Offensive personnel that they want on the.
Yeah, you're going to look for this, what we call the die formation, or the 5-man. So you got one guy in the middle there that tries to kind of cover wherever there's the opening. It's an odd approach they're taking where he's pushing up there.
Weese's on another shot there.
Basically, you just want to get your defense rotating around, cover everything you can. Of course, man down, it's a little difficult to do that, but there's some teams that are really good at it, so it's just about that being smart with it.
That was Garrett Reams on the shot there. They just need to get some on cage.
Someone in the middle there to give some pressure would be nice right now. There's Montgomery down low. He's looking for it. Here comes a big dodge coming, maybe.
Set that up. Fissner with the ball there. Oh.
Feeds in low. Not a good look there. Got two guys on him.
Yeah, it's tough to try to force a ball into the middle there when there's.
Playing without a cross.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. When you drop your stick, you are not allowed to play the body or block somebody else from going to get the ball, so you just have to go straight into picking it up. So it's definitely a call that the ref has to make his own discretion on. So
great defensive play there by Chase Bailey.
Yeah, beautiful.
That was impressive. Stood the guy up right at the midfield line and good solid stick check to knock the ball loose.
Not too much pressure there, and it was nice. Coming in fast here is Logan Frederick's shot. Ooh, off the post.
Good save by the goalie. In net for Byron Center, we have Hayden Carnes, sophomore.
Oh, there's a big open lane there for Fredericks. He's going to dodge in, face dodge. Shot just goes wide. Quick break there. Weese's.
Oh, they're saying that Frederick stepped into the crease on his way through, and that's an automatic turnover. So the crease is that ring that we see around the net there, and as a turnover.
Pass there, turnover. They're going to have to slow it down. It's not there anymore. Still look to, there we go.
Montgomery's going to smartly pull that out. Look to spin the ball.
Long pass over to Fissner.
Right there. Connor Weese's with the ball.
Bringing it up top here. This is
Zach Massey there with the ball.
Massey.
Back to Montgomery. He's looking for the dodge and a dump
dodge.
inside.
That's a beauty.
There it is. That was.
Fredericks shooting high there.
Fredericks.
Nice. Fake low, shoot high.
Montgomery on the assist there. So that was good ball movement. Took it from the far side, brought it over to the close side, and got the defense moving. They moved the ball quickly, which causes the defense to have to slide, and they missed the man in the middle.
Best thing you can do, confuse that defense, move it quick. You get a defenseman turned around, you got a guy wide open there, and he's right on top. That should be a goal most of the time. So it's good that they saw that opportunity and took it there.
We got Garrett Reams out there. I think I got it right this time. I hope. Good. Braden Blackburn with the loose ball there. Good pickup for him.
Oh, he's coming in with speed. He might go for the take. He wants it.
Oh, you want that?
Oh!
There it
Switching
is.
right, shooting low. Absolute beauty.
Blackburn, good goal.
Yeah, he's actually been putting up a couple numbers here throughout the year, I think.
He has. I'm on. Where's he at on goals? Looks like this year on goals he's racked up 6 goals. That's good for a deep hole.
Yeah, definitely good. He's a quick LSM. He's got some strong defensive presence. He can really take away that ball. And
he has 5 assists as well in the season. So 6 goals, moving to 7 on a season. That's really good. It's good to show. Looks like Reeths-Puffer starting to get into the game and losing the jitters.
Yeah, definitely starting to gel together. That's a good face-off win there by number 1 on Byron Center. Porter Smith He's a freshman.
Turnover there, and
Zach Massey losing the ball there. He gets the ground ball.
good
There it
stick
is.
check.
There's 3 guys on him. He should dish that off.
Yeah.
There we go.
Now they're going to push. Oh, good look in the middle there. The right idea.
Corey Cummins shot a little too low there.
Get that out behind the net. Griffin up to Fissner up top. Oh, back to Weese's. A little bobble
pass.
there. It's a one-handed scoop. We don't like one-handed scoops. We
You gotta
like
get low and
two-handed
drive through with
scoops.
2 hands, that's for sure.
But he didn't have pressure, so that's okay.
Yep.
There
And
we
Dylan
go.
Griffin's going to take it there, back at X. Good dish there to Fissner.
Oh.
Loses it just there on the twirl.
Good D there by number 13 for Byron Center. Briar Biles.
There's a
D
shot
passes the ball. Shot
going
by
out
number
there.
18 again. Transition. They seem to be doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Byron Center, good shot.
In goal there for the Rockets, number 15, Ethan Medema. He came in this year, not as a goalie, but he's definitely showed up and played pretty well here. So, yeah, he's posted up some saves here, so it's good to see.
It was it's like 129 saves on the season.
Pretty good.
Done really well. Rockets have outscored their opponents this year. 247 goals that they've scored, only 75 allowed.
Yeah, that is. Those are really good numbers. You like to see
really
that
well.
for sure. Ooh, the ball's on the line there.
So Ethan stepped in, and but not only they have Dakota Howe that stepped in net for them as well.
Yeah, yep.
And they've done really well. Ethan playing with a little sore mouth today, by the way. Took a ball to the face yesterday at a Northside lacrosse function, and took a ball to the face. Had to get a few stitches. Looks like he's good enough to play.
That's good. You definitely don't want to lose your goalie before the game there.
Exactly. I'm sure Coach Walters and Coach Blackburn were a little worried.
Oh, there we go.
The ball's on the ground. You got to win those ground balls up.
Oh, that's going to be probably a loose ball
push. Going to go black
there.
there. Yep, you're right. Loose ball push.
Yep.
Byron Center picks it up and starts moving. Oh, good try on a backstick check there by
Brad Grotheis, I believe that is right there.
Brad
Yep.
Grotheis. Glad you know all the names. I just know the jerseys.
1 minute.
There we go. Brad's going to pressure there, scoop it away. Oh, it's just going to roll right back to the Byron Center player there. Stiegel putting a lot of pressure on out high. They like that high pressure, so it's worked for them this season, and it's good to see. The one thing you don't want to do is get caught too far out, though.
Yes. Well, looks like they got good man coverage.
The spin there,
good
save by
stop.
Medema. That's beautiful.
Another good save. A little bit
There's
off on the
Braden.
throw there, but he's been
Oh,
throwing dimes the whole season, Ethan has. He's been doing really well on his outlets.
yeah, that's a player who can play
unusual.
pretty much every position.
He
I think he
can.
stepped in a little last year as an LSM or a D pole.
Oh.
That's a long stick midi there, LSM. And basically what they do is
Oh.
they run. Oh, there's a flag going down.
Flag on a slash back here.
Stiegel moving it down low. Good look. Oh,
Oh.
barely gets knocked down. Good play by number 10,
play.
Byron Center there. That's Aiden Martel.
So Byron Center will go man down again. And looks like number 3 for Byron Center, Eli Moderman, is going to take that minute penalty and see what the Rockets can do here with that. So when a flag goes down, the play continues until the ball hits the ground.
Yep.
As long as the ball stays in their stick, and once they get into the box, they have to keep it in that box.
We got low time here, 2 seconds. They're just going to hold it so that they keep that possession.
And it's the end of the first quarter with the Rockets leading 2-1. So overall, not a bad quarter. They were a little jittery at the start.
Yeah, yep. But they worked there at the end, looking better as the Rockets find their game and keep going with that. They just got to settle down and they got to score the goals that they know they can score.
Defensively, they look like they're coming around doing a much better job.
Definitely.
Small breakdown in the first quarter there to give up the goal, but overall, I think the Rockets are starting to pick up their game, and it's going to be good.
Yep. Byron center, not looking too bad on the defensive end there. They were pretty solid. They're winning the ground ball game right now, it seems. Definitely picking up those ground balls, and that's a crucial part of the game. You want to get as many as possible.
So I always tell my teams is ground balls win games.
Exactly.
So you have to win the ground balls, have to be willing to get in there and get low, and we always say get those knuckles dirty.
Yeah.
Get those hands down on the ground and scoop out that ground ball. So hopefully they'll pick that up this quarter, and please stay with us. We'll be right back.
Whether you're a first-time jewelry browser looking for an extraordinary engagement ring, a couple celebrating your 60th anniversary, or you're just looking to treat yourself or mark an important event, Rothheim & Swanson Gemworks is proud to offer custom-made selections handcrafted in America. Silver, fine-colored gems, diamonds, and gold jewelry, as well as strands of lustrous quality pearls. From ring and watch appraisals to in-house jewelry design and repair, ring sizing, remounting, to a complete rebuilding, you can rely on them to keep your old favorites looking new. K&S Gemworks, Muskegon's community jeweler. Memories made one at a time.
The Most Wanted sale is now on at Langlois. Get FBI sale prices on the Most Wanted living rooms, dining rooms, and bedrooms, and the Most Wanted HD TVs and appliances. With FBI pricing and no interest for 1 full year. Only at Langlois on Henry Street, Muskegon.
McDonald's Candies, 1064 South Getty Street in Muskegon, features an assortment of chocolate-covered nuts and creams, peanut clusters, fudge, seafoam, turtles, cherry cordials, and regular and holiday novelties. The Pizza Ranch, featuring a buffet that is guaranteed to please even the pickiest eaters. From a full soup and salad bar, pizzas and breadsticks, to mouth-watering roasted chicken, potatoes and gravy, vegetables, drinks and desserts, all for just one price. Their menu features a wide variety of delectable favorites. You can dine in, carry out, or have your meals delivered. There's something for everyone at the Pizza Ranch.
Ray's Mini Mart on Holton Road, just off US 31, has everything in store for you. From fishing and hunting gear, including a variety of lures, poles, bait, and minnow tanks, to tools, hardware, pet food, household items, and gifts. Along with a dairy case, grocery items like soups, cereals, condiments, and party snacks, as well as a wide selection of wine, cold beer, and soft drinks. Ray's Mini Mart has everything in store for you.
Ray's Mini Mart has everything in store.
Welcome back to Rocket Stadium. Started the second quarter. The Reeths-Puffer Rockets get the ball in hand, they say, because they ended the quarter with possession and they were a man up, so they get to keep the ball.
Yep.
And can forego the face-off.
Yeah, it's an interesting part about lacrosse. You get the face-offs are such a crucial part in transition. You need the ball to score, obviously, so it's best when you can just keep it there.
Anytime you can get ball in hand, you want it.
Oh, beautiful goal
nice
there
rip
by Dylan Griffin.
Good pass, feed by Connor Weeses there.
Yeah.
Just literally really tight angle. Great shot. So Reeths-Puffer was fortunate that Dylan Griffin came back when he did. One of their attacks that had stepped in and filled the gap. Logan Mayette, a sophomore, had a really great season started.
Yeah, he put up a lot of numbers really early on there. It's a bummer to see him go out like that. But
29 goals, and he only played in, looks like, maybe 7 games. So that's
a lot of goals right there.
Yeah.
He was their leading scorer. I believe he had 3 in his last game before he went out about halfway through it or towards the end.
Broken collarbone, and seems like he's healing up really well, and hopefully he'll definitely be back next season for the Rockets.
Yeah, and he's itching to get back out there, but you don't want to rush it. But definitely a bummer to see him go out there in his sophomore year. So, as a sophomore to put up those numbers, he's looking to come up big next year.
They're going to be looking for good things from him next year for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That feed and pass goes just, or the shot just goes wide there of the net, and Griffin's going to take the ball in here. And driving up top there, he's looking for someone down low.
Finds Weesy's
Beautiful feed, good
Montgomery in the middle,
save.
good save by the goalie there.
That was a beauty.
It was. Deeple has the ball. They're going to try to work this clear. Nice fake pass by number 1.
Very beautiful.
Actually
Holy cow.
turn the defender around there. It's number 1 for the Bulldogs is Porter Smith, and
He's a freshman. Wow, that's a beauty.
Looks like he really turned Sasinski around there with that fake pass, which.
Yeah, like we were saying earlier, Byron Center's still a pretty young program, so, to see them come out here and muscle their way into a winning record right now it's good to see programs growing and the game growing. So.
Well, and number 1 is a freshman for Byron Center, so
yeah,
playing in a varsity game, that's good for him. It's going to be an invaluable experience for their program as they go forward. Number 6 with the ball here. That's Ryan Kovacic. Hopefully I'm not murdering names. Oh, a little bit of a bad pass there, but pressure by Braden Blackburn probably led to that right there, and Rockets get the turnover, and now it's their time to get the ball up the field. Passes it off to Ethan Medema. Ethan's directing traffic downfield.
he's got someone coming in on number 4 there, putting a little pressure, but that's going to leave that deep hole open if they need it.
He throws up
Pass
ball
goes
there.
in. Oh,
Good
he
pass.
caught
Oh, mishandled by Montgomery there just a little bit.
Weesy's playing a little bit of hockey
Yeah. Weesy's a 4-year hockey player for Reeths-Puffer. And
Beautiful goal by
nice
Dylan
goal
Griffin.
by Dylan Griffin.
Top shelf.
Reeths-Puffer goal scored by number 4, Dylan Griffin.
And it looks like Byron Center has called a timeout. So that's not a good start, We're less than 3 minutes in, and Reeths-Puffer's picked up 2 more goals. So
Yeah.
I think they're going to continue to do well. It'll be interesting next season. Reeths-Puffer looks like they graduate, from what I can see here, about 12 seniors. So, but they do have quite a few 11th graders in the program. So, and they had a very successful JV
Yeah, their JV
program
season.
this year was really good.
Impressive record they put up. Not entirely sure of the numbers, but definitely a solid
Well
win.
above 750, I'm willing to bet, for the
Yep.
season. So hopefully the program will continue to grow, and they're going to have another good season. I think there's talk that they're going to be moving up from Tier 3 to Tier 2 next year.
Good to see.
We're going to go with the face-off here and see how Garrett Reams does on that face-off. He's really turned into kind of a face-off specialist.
Yeah, this is his second year playing, so to see him go on to that face-off position, getting in there on the X, it's really good to see.
Yeah. I got to work with him, coach him a little bit this winter in the indoor lacrosse. A good all-around kid and all-around player. So
Ball's going to go down there. And coming through,
can't really.
Chase Bailey.
It was Chase Bailey.
Picked off
Good
there
ground
by
ball.
17.
Pick up by Chase there.
It's good to get in there on the
Oh.
stick. Ooh, gonna be a little
I
late
think they're
there.
going to get Griffin on. Well, they're going to let that go. So
Yeah, if the goalie has the ball in the crease, you're not allowed to touch him, so you can't.
once he's out, he is fair game. And
Yep.
Connor Weesy's kind of reminded him of that there, and he quickly and smartly got rid of the ball to get out of the way.
18's open here on the drive. Good
That is their
dodge.
shooter for Byron Center.
Yeah, that's a beautiful dodge there by number
Yeah.
18.
I'm sure that Coach Walters will make an adjustment there and make sure that all the guys understand that Zachary Barkle for the Bulldogs is probably one of their primary shooters. I think he has both their goals so far.
Yeah, he's
He
definitely
does.
got both their goals there.
Big body attackman.
He's got a good dodge there. Staying with it in the right hand there so that he could stay on the same side as the net there.
Top side on that. So we have another face-off here. 8:30, about 8:35 left in this quarter, second quarter.
And there's Fredericks taking the face off there. Good win there by the
Brilliant
face-off guy.
Blackburn.
But Reeths-Puffer's going to pick it up.
Yeah. Blackburn has some great hands and is very good at running with the ball and has 2 hands.
Oh, goes for a little
goes for
cheeky
a little-
behind the back
yeah.
there.
got away with it. Works well.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Gruthis?
Groheis. Yeah.
Pulls it out, and smartly they're going to get ready to set up their offense.
That's
and
a
there's
good
feed in the middle.
Barely falling down there. Weese's can't seem to hold on to it there.
Weese's and Dylan Griffin seem to be playing really well together as a pair back there as well.
Barely missing there. The attackmen are not allowed to go back past that middle line. They got to stay on their half, just like the deep holes on the other end, the defensemen. So you have to have 3 players behind the line at all times.
Byron Center gets the touch, and they're gonna wait to get their personnel on so that they can start running. So now they're all set, and they're gonna start getting into their offensive system. Number 3, Eli Moderman. For the Bulldogs is another freshman player for them.
And here comes a big dodge up top. It's good defense there, staying top side on him, staying between him and the goal. It's good to see. Getting in on the hands there, nice strip. That's going to be a push from behind there.
Since they maintain possession, they don't have a stoppage in play. It's going to go white. So good work by Stiegel. Good hustle there to get to that end line before the Byron Center player.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to risk it. If it's a pass and it goes out of bounds, it is not whoever's closest, but you don't want to risk that. If you want to you want to guess and see if it's a pass or not,
I missed that. I didn't know if they were going to call it a pass or a shot.
It's definitely something you got to keep your eye out for as a player. It's best to just always run for it. Good shot there by Fissner.
Nice feed. I believe that came in from number 4 there, Dylan Griffin, on the assist. We'll hear him.
Assist on the goal to number 4.
Yep.
Going to
Griffin
number 4, Dylan Griffin.
On the assist.
Reams lining up here for the face-off again. On the far side, number 6, Brendan Mansfield. And closest to us, we've got Braden Blackburn lining up here.
Get in there, B. Get in there.
Let's see what happens on this face-off. Cool night here at Reeths-Puffer. It's definitely very chilly for this time of the year, and so
the face-off for Byron Center has so far been pretty good. It just seems like they gotta get back into that ground ball game. That's where they're losing it. In comes Brendan Mansfield, dishing it out back to Dylan Griffin, wrapping around the crease there, not seeing anything.
Works up top, a little bit of sloppy play there. Rockets maintain possession back to Mansfield. As the players call him B, I believe, right?
Yep, call him B. He has really improved as a player over the last few years here. You see him turn, shoots a little high there. But, a lot of the players putting in work in the summer, and it's great. They're getting that experience, that indoor, everything that they can. Just got to get your hands on a lacrosse stick whenever you can,
They do. They played in the summer tournament. They had a team that played this winter, so it's definitely, and it shows in the record, right? It's paid off for the program, and I think that Reeths-Puffer and lacrosse are going to be more and more of a sport for the school.
Dylan Griffin taking it shot there.
Oh, nice shot by Dylan Griffin.
I believe that's his 3rd of the night.
That is.
Giving him the hattie.
Good rip. It's a really good rip.
Yeah, going close side on the goalie. Stick side, too.
Once again, Dylan, I think we talked about this earlier. Number 4, he's had a really good season so far this year, and I'm sure he's a senior. He wants to keep that going as deep as he can into the playoffs. So see how it goes. If they were to get past Holland Christian, it looks like most likely they'd pick up some Forest Hill Central, which is ranked, I think they were 2 in the power rankings or 3.
They're up there. They're definitely 2 or 3. They have such a built program. They've been around for such a long time. It's hard to just come in and show somebody up like that. But you always love an upset story. So we'll see here how the Rockets do tonight, and then push on against
Griffin
possibly
across the
Holland
field
Christian.
there. Good backup by Fredericks.
Looking for that middleman there.
Gonna set the screen up top. Weese's gets the ball there. Oh,
feeding into
tight
the
pass. Right idea, but defense closed down on that pretty quick. Picked by Mansfield there.
The big fake shot
Here comes the shot.
Here comes Weese's shot.
Oh,
big save
good
there.
save by the goalie. Connor Weeses really favors that low to high shot, that low almost like a slap shot for hockey.
Exactly, yeah.
Submarine shot, we like to call it. So it's
worked for
well
him. Oh, beautiful rusty gate check there by Logan Fredericks. Wow. Yeah, that's a risky check right there, but to see it pay off like that, that's absolutely beautiful. B's going to feed it down low there.
Dylan Griffin tries to go over the head with the goal there, backwards over the head, right?
Good to see that their nerves have calmed down a little bit
fun
here.
Now.
They definitely. It's still a tight game though. Only 4 goals.
Yeah.
There's a shot there into traffic.
Yep.
It's going to be backed up though. Corey Cummins there passing it off to Dylan Griffin. Uh-oh. There we go. Stops it there.
Montgomery's up top.
Picks it.
Yeah. Thought about letting that one go. Oh, got a nice little flip open there to Fredericks if he was ready for it.
Here comes a dodge possibly up
working
top.
That offense. This is one of the offensive sets that they put in this year. It's worked really well for them.
Yeah, they favor that rotation. They like to see their dodgers up top and getting those picks. It's really important. That's such a big part of the game. Beautiful behind the back pass there, with the shot just going left.
Their offensive system this year really keeps a lot of movement in the offense. You don't have players standing around. Keeps everybody moving and on their feet, and keeps the defense has to move, right? They have to adjust to that, and somebody gets lazy, it leaves that guy in the middle right there wide open.
Yeah, you definitely always got to be on your toes there as a defenseman. You'll see number 11 for Byron Center sticking closely onto Dylan Griffin now, not letting him walk too much, which is smart to stick hard onto him when he's putting up some goals like he is today. So
good defensive adjustment. I agree with that.
Driving in, here's Cummins. And over to Fredericks.
Weeses. Spinning across. Just missed by Montgomery and picked up by the depot back to his goalie.
We'll commonly see him go back to the goalie there in the crease because he's kind of got that immunity for, I believe it's 2 or 3 seconds there where he can have a little bit of leeway.
There, yep. Goalie's out.
And you're going to see their attackmen actually go back across the line. They definitely want to try to keep it in the hands of their number 18. He looks like he's got some good ball possession.
Turnover forced there by the good D play of Reeths-Puffer there. I believe it was number 18.
Yep, number 18, Gino Romanelli.
Yeah.
Yep. In drives Fredericks here.
Oh,
good mute.
Good shot. Just missed the cage again. They're getting opportunities. That's what it's about. So
definitely.
So they start putting a little bit more on cage.
So 2:40 left in the second here. It's 6-2 Rockets.
And Reams subbed in for Fredericks there. Getting some fresh legs out here for the Rockets. B goes off.
Looking for that. In comes Zach Massey.
Zach Massey coming on.
They're going to rotate around here. There's some open space. Flicks it right into the middle. Good play by number 22 on Byron Center, getting that stick on there. A little bit of a forced
pass there. Depot was on his hip, and maybe it wasn't the best time to try to force the ball in there. Take your time.
Goalie's going to look for the pass. Whoa, bobbles it a little bit.
Statue of Liberty, looks like.
A shot there by Dylan Griffin.
Dylan Griffin with the wide open net. Goalie didn't get back in time, and so we call it the Statue of Liberty whenever some goal or anybody tries to throw the ball and the ball ends up behind them instead of dancing forward. So it's kind of a saying that we have.
Coming in for the face-off, we've got Logan Fredericks going up against, I believe that is number 8, Matthew Fellon.
Number 4, Dylan Griffin, unassisted.
And here's the lineup for the face-off. A lot of rules, a lot of technicality to the face-offs. It's definitely one of the most, one of the more interesting parts about the game, and it's a big part because right there you see Logan Fredericks winning that face-off.
Win on the face-off there. That was a good job.
Creates a lot of odd man rushes and some quick goals. You can really expect the game to turn around fast.
In there by Weeses. Fredericks spins it down to Dylan Griffin. Dylan Griffin looks up top at Weeses, little bobble. Gets the ball. It's going to come
Good
across,
feed.
feed fist to Fistner, gets a hard hit in the back.
Oh, there's
and
two.
two flags, so he'll be a push in the back with possession, and then
If I had to
definitely a
guess,
cross check if coming through there.
That's either a high hit, unnecessary roughness kind of thing,
Yeah.
or you're going to you might get an unreleasable for that, non-releasable
Let's see
rather.
what they do.
Waiting to see what the call
I'll
was.
tell you what, Fistner was not ready for that after the
Yeah,
push in the back.
definitely not.
Literally, he comes up and person was right there.
Yeah, the first one, you don't even want to see the first one. Second
No,
one,
no.
that just hurts,
It
A
does.
little
It
insult to injury there.
looks like we had a 30-second technical for the one unsportsmanlike for the second one. So I
Little
can't
bit
tell from here if that was a 1 minute or 2 minute. Gives a non-releasable sign over his head. And
Yep.
You want to explain to the audience what that means?
Yeah, non-releasable. Basically, it's where you, as the team that is man up, is really have an opportunity to shine, because even if you score when that person's in the box, they are not going to not going to be able to come out of the box. So you could score 1, 2, 3 goals, as many as you can in that minute or 2 minutes that they're stuck in there.
And on a normal penalty, just the opposite happens, right? So
Yep.
it's sort of like hockey. If somebody scores on you, then you're allowed out of the box.
Yep, right out of the box. So penalties are something you don't want to see, but it's a big way to change the pace of the game real fast there.
Yeah.
Shot by
Shot there.
Fistner going wide.
So Byron Center's playing 2-man down, so they're in a box zone defense there. And Reeths-Puffer should spin the ball quickly and get the open shot. Spin and dodge is what we want to see here. Weesy's with a.
Weesy's taking
Needs
the
to get
shot.
that ball down just a little bit. He
Yeah,
needs
if
to
you get
start
it down
maybe.
low there to your X-Men, which is you got Dylan Griffin down there. He can wrap around that the crease there, the circle, and really, punish him for not having anybody down there.
I like what Reeths-Puffer's doing. They're kind of starting to pack in the offense, making it a little tighter. I think they could just move the ball around a little bit quicker, get that defense. And now they're up 1 man, so the 30-second technical is over for the push in the back with possession.
The face dodge there by Dylan Griffin. He's trying to pull the ball across his face so that they can't really slap at it. If they do, they might hit his
there's a
helmet,
good-
which is going to be a slash there, and you don't want to see that.
Griffin ball up top.
Montgomery,
Montgomery.
good fake. Oof, that
And
one
he takes
stings.
the shot. Looks like it went off his pole, almost looks like, or off the body.
Yeah, it might have went off his arm the way he shook it.
Over and back. So ball's going to go to Byron Center. So Reeths-Puffer lost possession there. The ball comes back up and goes over across midfield when you have it in your offensive zone. It's over and back just like in basketball.
Yep, just like in basketball there.
Lacrosse, the sport of many rules from all kinds of other sports as well.
Kind of combining everything there into one. And there's
So
some,
they're going to put on some heavy pressure because they're technically a man up. So here it comes. You should see a double team coming really soon.
he steps in there, and that's going to be the end, of the first half.
First half there. So at the end of the first half, Reeths-Puffer Rockets lead that 7-2. A little bit of a missed opportunity there at the end with 2 man up, but there's still going to be a man up coming in to
Yeah.
the second half. And
They're definitely calming down, and it's good to see. So, they're putting up the numbers, and Byron Center's just got to try to keep that defensive pressure on.
Byron Center's got to definitely try to stay out of the penalty area there. They've been. I bet you've been down a man probably for a good 5-6 minutes of the first half. 6
At
minutes
least,
of
yeah.
24 minutes. It's close to 1/6 of the game there. So
Definitely want to keep your players out there.
thank you for staying with us, and we will be right back to bring you the second half of the Rockets versus the Byron Center Bulldogs.
Hi, I'm Wendy from Healthy Focus. We provide home health care services to people in Western Michigan. We can supply RNs, LPNs, home health aides, certified nurse aides to meet your needs and keep you in your home.
In the 150 years we've been in business, many things have changed. Our greatest achievements are rooted in the things that haven't. Years ago, the person you called banker was also the person you called friend. When it came to service, there were fewer layers and friendlier smiles. And banks earned the trust of their customers and community while working tirelessly not to lose it. At Independent Bank, all this remains true today. Sure, we've made advances that help customers bank more conveniently and more comfortably. But at the end of the day, we know that people really need a trustworthy partner committed to their financial goals, dreams, and aspirations. And we've been happy to be that partner since 1864.
Getting this family together is like herding cats.
Simplifying things for families is a priority here at Grange Insurance. We offer a variety of policies through Grange Independent Agent.
Your partner in protection.
For over 80 years, Keene Lumber Company has been a full-service provider of building materials for the residential and commercial markets. They offer advice on home remodeling design, kitchen and bath design, floor systems design and engineering, roof truss design and engineering, from small remodeling to large commercial projects. Keene means success and professionalism. Keene Lumber Company, located at 346 West Laketon Avenue in Muskegon.
Locally owned and operated, J. Stevens Construction has been serving the West Michigan area since 1985. Fully licensed, bonded, and insured, they train certified technicians to install single-ply membrane roofing for residential, commercial, and industrial buildings.
All right, welcome back to the Rocket Stadium. Reeths-Puffer versus Byron Center coming into the second half here. I'm joined now.
Oh, yeah, some new blood in the box here. Hey, guys, this is Joe Brainerd back for second time in 2 years for little Reeths-Puffer Friday Night Lacrosse.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, we definitely liked what we were seeing there in that first half. So it's good to see the guys really putting on the goals there towards the end of the.
It was nice to see the Rockets wake up. Slow start by them. I was expecting to see a little bit more from them right at the beginning, but here we go. The action started in the second half.
And barely tiptoeing on the line there. He's staying in. Number 8 on Byron Center. That is Matthew Fellon, I believe. And there's some good pressure there, flipping it, staying inbounds. Logan Frederick's putting some pressure there. Yeah, definitely the Rockets favor that pressure. Oh, there's a trip.
We got a flag down.
Little iffy on that one there. Seems that Gino Romanelli going to the box there for a trip. That should be a 30-second penalty there. So the Rockets going man down. And you're going to see Byron Center definitely trying to move that ball fast, hopefully. And they're going to look for that opportunity down low, try to get those as many shots in as they can, keeping the pressure high.
We're even up, actually, right now, because it looks like Byron Center's got one in the box as well.
Okay. Yep, so we got even play, actually, going 5-on-5 here.
And now Byron Center's up. Their penalty just ran out, so they're a man up now.
And holding it up top here. We're going to get a failure to advance, I believe.
Oh, slow moving by the Byron Center.
Definitely got to get that touch. Braden Blackburn with the ball here. You definitely like seeing the ball on his stick. Great handles, especially for a deep hole. Exceptional. He's going to dish it down low there.
Oh, what a shot he had in the first half on that goal.
Beauty.
Beautiful.
Yep. There comes Dylan Griffin working it around there. Number 22 on defense for the Byron Center. Byron Center Bulldogs. Tyler Wood putting in some work against him now. Braden's going to hold it up top. It's a little unusual to see your long pole out there still playing midfield like that, but when you got someone who can hold on to it like Braden and move it like he can, you definitely don't feel as uncomfortable with it.
As good with the stick as he is, and when we're a man down, there's no reason not to have him hold the ball like that.
Exactly. Yep. He's going to tiptoe the line there, barely staying in. Ooh. Pass is going to go to the middle. Not looking good. 13 carrying it through. Some pressure there by Zach Massey. It's good to see he's not going for too many big checks. Wow, big check there by Josh Fissner. He's not going to pick up the ground ball there.
But great stick work. Great stick work by Fissner.
Absolutely beautiful. They're going to double him there. They definitely want to put the pressure on. They got the touch, so they're good to relax a little bit. Reeths-Puffer is. Weese's grinding it out, picking up that ground ball.
A little push in the back, no call.
And Weese's carrying around up top here, dishing it down to 21. Brendan Tarian, I believe that is. And back up to Zach Massey. There's a good feed to the middle to Dylan Griffin. Not seeing anything there, so he's going to keep trying to work it.
Patience. I love the patience we're seeing out here by the Rockets.
Yeah, you don't want to rush it. It's good to just look for those opportunities, you know, and they're definitely going to try to get it into the stick of some people that can rip some shots here.
The opportunity was there.
Big save there by number 16, Hayden Carnes, in goal. He's a sophomore.
Well, that bodes well for the Bulldogs in the coming years.
Yeah, he's been putting on a pretty good performance today. Got a couple big saves, actually. So you definitely like seeing young players stepping in at the varsity level. Get them that experience.
Sophomore at that level, and he has been facing some bullets by the Rockets.
Shots have been high, so here we go. We got some pressure coming in. Chase Bailey for the Rockets pushing up against number 5 on the Byron Center Bulldogs. That would be Shriver Lambert. He's coming in for a big dodge here. Keeping it in his right hand. A lot of players will do that just because that's where their confidence lies. So the more you move up, the more you'll see them switch the hand actually into their left hand so that they can just get an advantage like the player just did there. Number 6 on attack. Zach Messi putting in some hard pressure there.
Nice defense by the Rockets.
That's good. He's staying on him. Nice defense. Absolutely beautiful by Zach Massey. And
took
coming
the
up
ball
with the
right
ball.
away.
That is good. Frederick's a little high on the pass. That's going to bounce out of bounds. Bummer on that fast break.
Weese's was ready to take that right into the net.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was like a big present on Christmas morning. Just got to get that in your net.
Love to see it. As an attackman.
50-50
There we
ball.
go, picking it off. Brad Grotheis driving in fast here, looking down low. Griffin
what a
fakes.
pass.
Oh, and absolutely
a great
icy goal there by Dylan Griffin.
What a nice fake he had. He just froze that goal.
Oh my goodness! And the deep hole got him jumping a little bit. You know, get the defender kind of rocking back on their heels. You can make a move around him like that, and just a good finish.
Wonderful shot. With 7 minutes 58 seconds left in the third quarter. The Rockets take an 8-2 lead.
Yeah, Dylan Griffin has been a big presence in this game. He's put up some numbers. He's got 5 goals now, 5 out of the 8 for the Rockets. So, you know, he's getting his numbers in on this season here after his slightly late start.
Well, that senior leadership is showing in Dylan's game.
Yeah, you definitely you want somebody who's cool and collected back at X like that.
We've got an illegal procedure by Byron Center, so Reeths-Puffer will get the ball off the face-off.
A lot of rules to a lot of technicality to the face-offs. You can't move too early. You got to have your stick in a certain place, and there's a lot of different regulations. So it's kind of hard to call it from up here what happened there, but it might have been going a little quick when you jump the gun. And there we go. Weese's driving in, dishes it back to Griffin. Griffin driving up top.
Griffin looking casually here. He's going to bring it back now to the right. Got a little more going to his drive. Now he's going to walk it out a little bit, see if he can't get a pick.
He's going to try and pull that deep hole out. Oh, there it is.
There it
pull
is.
Him out
Perfect
as far as he
example
can.
Of that.
Dishing it down low. Good shot.
What a
and
shot.
a finish there by Brad Grotheis. Nice one.
Brad
Good
with
feed.
a big finish. Like the way he went right from the top. He went top down.
Yep.
And just a beautiful shot with a lot on it.
Yeah, sometimes you don't need anything too special there to get the finish. You know, you just gotta surprise that goalie.
One of the things we find in the younger levels with kids, they see a lot of sidearm shots. They see a lot of submarines coming up, and until you can really master that shot, I like to see the top to bottom.
Yeah, you know, you definitely have the consistency there, top to bottom. When you're looking at the plane of where you will hit on the net, it's just the accuracy is there on the top to bottom shot. So just driving through, you can get some power to it. But, you know, in the big leagues, you got the big boys throwing those sidearms. They can put some heat on those.
They get a little more heat on it,
see,
and
you know?
that's what they want to do, too. That's right. Rockets win another face-off.
Yeah, face-offs are a big part of the game there. You'll actually see Logan Fredericks change off his stick there. A lot of players do that at a different level if they at the collegiate level if they want to stay out there on the field because their stick for face-off may be set up a little different than their stick for their shooting and their cradling.
The heads for those sticks are definitely different than what they want to shoot with. And it's rare, at least here in West Michigan, to see a FOGO.
Yeah,
which is a face-off get-off player. That means they're going to take that face-off, win it, and run right off the field. Usually at the high school level here, we've got players that are going to stay on the field because some of your better players are taking the face-offs, and we want them to shoot. Here's Byron Center with a steal. 11. They're taking it up the field.
He's got speed, dishing it over. That's a good feed there to their shooter, 18.
He's got it to 18. I got to get his name here. 18 is Zach Barkle, and he's had a night with a couple of big shots. He's got the 2 goals for Byron Center, and he's one the Rockets are going to key on.
Yeah, definitely. You want to see the defenders lock onto him, keep that pressure there, and you see Braden Blackburn lining up. There's a pick that a good screen there to get him free.
To get Braden off him. Yep.
And Chase Bailey following down number 5 there for Byron Center. Oh, a beautiful pickoff by Cole
steal.
Halterman. Uh-oh. Got stuck in his stick there a little bit.
Oh, Ethan's got wheels. Good move and a good pass up the field.
Oh, Fredericks loses it, and it goes out of bounds. Yeah, it's a bummer. A little bit of sloppy play, but definitely Ethan Medema coming out of the net. That is that's a fast player right there.
He's a brave player. He'll come out of that net without too much concern. He knows he's got a good chance at the ball.
Yeah. He actually played some midfield, played a little LSM, long stick midi, so we talked about that earlier. He is a player that you can utilize at any position on the field.
Any
really.
position, I believe that. He's got a lot of heart to play those positions too. He'll give everything he's got. So
he's always looking out there to benefit his team, and that's you really love seeing that at the high school level for a player.
And the Bulldogs have just turned the ball over. Reeths-Puffer bringing it up quick.
Brad Grotheis throws a shot.
Runs it to the middle, throws a shot off, and
big save there.
Dylan Griffin's back there to pick it up. We're going to see if we can run a little offense now. Let's see what the Rockets can do.
Corey Cummins dissing it up to Thomas Montgomery, and he looks like he's going to feed it over there. In comes number 17. That is Noah Morse. And dishing it to Fredericks.
Oh, what
good
a beautiful
face
pass to the middle, and a shot, and a make.
Absolutely beautiful.
Holy cow. That's a good ball movement. When we see the ball moving like that, you know the lacrosse team is feeling it, and they're feeling good.
They're gelling now. They see what's happening. They see where the passes are open, and they're definitely just getting in there, and they're capitalizing on that.
I just want to say real quick for the listening audience, I hope you're not concerned that Gene Hind has left the broadcasting booth. He is okay. He is safe, and he is okay. Nothing has happened to him. He just had to take a quick little break, and we'll get him in here in a little bit.
Yep. Back to the face-off position here. And there we go. We got Garrett Reams and number 1 on the Byron Center Bulldogs.
Ball on the ground still. They can't control it. It's got to be White. Come on, Rockets.
And big drive there. You definitely want to see players boxing out. Looks like the Rockets are going to pick it up.
What a pickup.
You want to see them box people out. Basically, keep your body between the ball and the other player trying to get to it, If you can stop them from getting there, odds are you're going to be able to pick up that or either help your team pick it up too.
Box out, a similar term to anyone who's ever played or watched basketball. It's the same idea. You get your bottom into them. Look at that.
Little over-the-top check by Braden. A little bit of a highlight reel one there if you want.
Oh, look at the cross-field pass.
Oh, big save.
That ball is up in the air, and Dylan Griffin can't keep it in.
That's going to be a shot, though. Good thing they get to keep it.
They get to keep it.
Yeah, Braden.
Again on the shots on a shot on goal, the player that is closest to the ball as it goes out of bounds is going to their team will get the ball.
Yep. Dylan Griffin with it, passing it over there. Weesey's looking in the middle. Fissner, shot, score, and he gets roughed up a little bit. And the penalty flags are flying.
And the flag down.
He doesn't care. He's got his goal.
Oh, he's
feeling good.
He ought to be happy. He went across the middle hard, went topside with it, and the Byron Center Bulldogs didn't care for it much. So he got a little push afterwards. But like you said, Josh is excited. He'll take that.
Yeah.
He'll take the goal for that hit.
And lining up here, we got number 7, Steven Shasinski, number 9, Braden Blackburn, and taking the face-off, number 13, Garrett Reams.
So Sosinski, he's got no one guarding him going in there, so there's no reason he doesn't get this ball, right?
Exactly, yeah. Assuming the face-off goes to plan, he should pick up this ground ball and really be able to move this in for a quick, fast break here. There's been some good face-off. Ooh, ball getting stuck in the stick there. Hate seeing that. It means the head's going to be giving him some trouble there, and he's not going to have time to switch his stick over either, so that could be bad news for him. Ooh, beautiful pressure by Braden.
Braden Blackburn once again putting incredible pressure on him, and he's bringing the ball up.
You know, talk about a player.
Pass up to Thomas Montgomery.
I'm
sorry to interrupt you.
Drive. Oh, big save there.
Big save.
Like I was saying, Braden Blackburn, you know, he's got some fast checks. He really puts pressure on those hands of the players to just make those tiny little mistakes.
Look at that steal right there by Dylan Griffin.
Steal. Oh, just goes
Thomas Montgomery couldn't hold on to it.
A little bit of a high hit there, but the ref's not going to call it. Shot's going off the pipe there by Connor Weesees.
It's going to stay in bounds here.
Griffin taking it, coming in, calm.
Griffin's going to walk it in nice and calm. He's going to see what we can set up.
Watch the shot here. Ooh, absolutely beautiful bar down shot there. Dylan Griffin putting up another goal.
Boy, it looked like his feet were standing, goal line extended, and somehow he managed to get that in the net.
Yeah, goal line extended, for those of you who don't know, basically you just take the goal line, draw a line all the way to the end lines there. So it's just, you call it GLE. You like to see players typically shooting a little bit above that, but when you can make a shot like that, you don't usually say anything.
We're constantly yelling, get one step up in front of that line. But, how he found that hole, I don't know, but it was beautiful.
That's a sharp shoot, just a sharp shot right there. Just good to see the finesse on it. And the player's still going to stay in the box, though.
As you notice, the Bulldog is still in the box for that unreleasable penalty.
It's a different strategy that number 1 takes on the faceoffs there for the Byron Center Bulldogs. That's Porter Smith. He stands up when he takes a faceoff. A lot of players like to get low, drive with all their might into that, and really turn. He looks like he likes to get those fast breaks. So you know, it's been working.
You're right. Rare to see it, but he seems to know what he wants. He knows what he wants to do, and he's doing it all right.
He's playing a little too powerful there, a little too much pressure. And not quite there. Number 7. Steven Shasinski doesn't quite get it there. Ooh, Dylan Griffin taking the shot, dishes it to Montgomery into the middle.
Wide open in front of the net, and
a quick stick there with the save, though.
Wow, great stop by the goalie.
Feet up top, shot, save again, and
another save for the goalie.
He's racking up some numbers here.
He's just begging that this ball gets on the other end of the field.
That's what he's
tired
for.
of seeing this.
Yeah.
That's Hayden Carnes in the net for them, and he's just hoping that ball goes away from him for a while.
Big check there by Braden. Another takeaway. When you've got a player that can take away the ball 4 or 5 times in a game, it's a real big turning point for your team. You like to see that possession change, especially out of a long pole like this. You're going to see him step out. He's going back to defense
Going
here.
back on D, and who's going to come in for him on the offensive side? Little hesitation.
It could have been a penalty there for too many men, but that is number 12, I believe, who is. Never mind.
Nope, that's 2.
That's 2.
That's
Look
2.
at
That's
that.
Josh
Fissner. So he's going to take it, calm, cool, and collected up top. Here comes a dodge, maybe? No?
Look at that pass. Beautiful pass leading him.
Ooh, the roll.
Weesees with a shot?
Yep, Weesees with that low to high shot that he loves so much. He's really put up so many numbers this year. You know, you love seeing it. He's just been a player for, I believe he started his sophomore year on varsity. So, you know, just seeing a player at the attack position keep playing year after year after year.
Year after year.
Good.
And continue to get better every year. He's shown great improvement. Be interested to watch him and see what he does next year.
And a flip there to Weese's shot. Just goes wide. Still 3 Reeths-Puffer players closest to it. So
and I believe that ball is still bouncing down the woods over there. It's still going.
Down in the distance.
Here we go. Ball back in play.
Dish up top to Fissner. And moves it over
down
there.
to Weese's.
Back over to him. And Fredericks is there to back up that bobbed pass there. Uh-oh.
Oh, and somehow it got through there. And there goes another
There goes
ball.
another one. That one gets stopped by the fence over there.
But Connor Weeksies has quite a few over there. I
Yeah,
don't know if the coach is going to send him to pick up those balls afterwards or not.
I think after the game he may be the one to go take those ones and find those. Ball hunt, as they like to say.
If not, I know there's a couple of younger kids here that might go looking for him.
Exactly. Dylan Griffin, good roll there. Beautiful catch there
What
by
a
Fredericks.
pass.
He loves that face dodge, and it's been working for him. Griffin, beautiful spin dodge. How does he still have it? Oh, loses it there. I think they're going to call him for a push. So that's going to go right back to Reeths-Puffer.
They've eventually got to call something. He had 6 black jerseys on him there, and he still had control of the ball.
Crazy. Thomas Montgomery driving around the top here. Fissner setting the screen for him. You like to see that quick screen and then roll back to the pass to him so that you can generate a quick shot.
Yeah, the pick and roll, just like in basketball. See, lacrosse takes a lot from every sport. The pick and roll in basketball is the exact same thing.
Oh, the ball barely slipping out there. And that's going to be the end of the third.
How about that? The end of the third quarter. The score is Rockets 12, Bulldogs 2.
Yeah, good lacrosse being played. So, definitely the ground ball game has shifted, and Reeths-Puffer is getting those takeaways, getting those ground balls, and it's really shown on the scoreboard there.
For years, people have put together photo collages for special occasions. They go through the photo album and old shoe boxes and pull out their favorite photos and put them on poster boards. The boards are a great way of sharing stories, but it can be a pretty tedious job. Well, we here at Clocks, we want to make that job easier for you. So just bring us all the photos and we'll scan them into the computer, and then we'll print out the collages on our large format printer. That way, all the photos will be in digital format so you can share them with your friends and relatives.
We're here on the streets of Nashville, introducing people to Culver's fresh frozen custard. How about some custard?
This is amazing. How are you guys liking the frozen custard? It's so good.
One word to describe it.
Better.
Better than?
Better than ice cream.
Craveable.
Very smooth.
Perfect. Yes, she's a keeper. You're gonna need to marry her now.
Creamy and cool, that's nice.
So it's got rich, fresh dairy, and that's what gives it that really creamy texture. So you'd like to try some frozen custard?
Be a custard hero. Introduce somebody to Culver's fresh frozen custard.
It almost tastes like it's homemade.
I think somebody loves it.
It's good.
It's so creamy. It's not what I expected at all.
Culver's is the best custard. They know just how to make it good.
1, 2, 3, Culver's!
Welcome to Delicious.
Beginning as a lumber company in 1911, Fredericks Construction has been servicing the Muskegon area since 1969. Family owned and operated, they specialize in roofing, siding, windows, insulation, additions, doors, decks, and more. Located at 1940 Commerce Street in beautiful downtown Muskegon, their phone number is 231-722-3937. When you want quality workmanship, you want Fredericks Construction.
Hello, Muskegon. My name is Mark Dubin. I'm the owner here at RPM Automotive. We've been here since 1996. We're a full-service auto repair center. We do both foreign and domestic repairs. Most of our repairs are performed same day. We do everything from AC, engine repair, and computer diagnostics. Feel free to call or come by and see us. We're located on Getty Street, next to the Getty Street Grill.
Garrett Reams is going to take the face off. Brendan Mansfield coming along the edge. And on the far side there, we've got someone new coming in. Alex Hoffman, number 16 for the Rockets.
Right. Come on, Alex.
He's a very quick player over there. Alex is. He has got some wheels. It's what we like to call him back in the old hockey days.
All right.
So here on the face-off is Garrett Reams going up against Bulldogs number 1, I believe that is. Nope, number 8. He's driving in quick. Dishes it over 18. Their shooter got it. Drive shot.
And another
score.
shot. Wow.
Man.
Beautiful shot by Zachary Barkle.
Yeah, he is just putting up numbers today. Definitely their shooter. You like to see how he's driving that foot towards the net and really powering through, coming over the top.
Boy, great analysis. He does have beautiful form on that, and it gets a lot of power on that shot.
It's textbook. That's what it is right there. That's a player who he sees what he's doing out there, and, that's going to make it 12-3. Rockets still up against the Bulldogs.
Assist on the goal to number 8.
Lining back up again here.
And Zachary Barkle, a junior for the Bulldogs, he's got another year to come play. So,
yeah, that's good. That's good.
Good for him.
Yeah, looking through their list, they don't have too many seniors here, actually. I don't actually see 2-3 seniors. So
a lot of sophomores, and I can say from my personal experience, they've got a youth program that's been getting better every year as well.
Definitely. They show up to play, and it's been a good rivalry kind of thing going on with Northside Lacrosse.
Bounce shot, and saved by Dylan Griffin, kept in play.
There we go, dishing it back to Dylan Griffin. There is number 21, Tarian.
Pass up top.
Big drive by Reams. Shot goes wide. Backed up by Dylan Griffin, so the Rockets are going to keep possession there. Alrighty, in comes Dylan Griffin with it. And he's just looking for someone to kind of step into the middle with a drive here, with a cut, as we like to call it in lacrosse. So someone to just get in that middle and cause that defense to get broken up a little bit.
Make the defense move.
It's the most important part about the game. You got to confuse the defenseman, and if you're on offense, just always be moving. Be a viable option to your other attackmen and your other offensemen.
A little bit of a lazy pass there. Got almost intercepted by the Bulldogs, but hustle. Hustle by Weese's gets the ball back. Now you don't want the Rockets to press too hard here.
Shot by Dylan Griffin.
But you want to keep them active.
Yeah, definitely. You like seeing shots. You want to keep peppering shots, definitely. So it's important. Ooh, Montgomery was open there.
Looked like he could have received a pass there. He was ready for one.
Brendan Mansfield driving shot
off the post.
Oof. Going to be backed up by Terry in there, and he's going to take it in.
Come on, Brendan. Get yourself ready for another shot here. You got post once. Find the net.
A little close to a moving screen there, but they got away with it. There it is. He's got it. Shot. Oof. He's driving away from the net. It's hard to generate a lot of power and a lot of accuracy with that, but it's definitely an option that you have as a player to try to be able to shoot in every way that you can. So
and when you've got players backing up the shot, when they're closest to the line, it's okay to let one fly because that's going to loosen up that defense a little bit too.
Definitely. Oh, Weese's barely loses that one. He could have had a rip there. Garrett Reams with the ball here in his stick. He's pretty calm.
Bring it out the box and try to set something up here.
Montgomery passing it over there. You'll often see players. Ooh, Terrian with a little fake there. B's got it. Shot. Scores!
And there's a nice score.
Yeah, you love seeing a bounce shot like that. That's textbook, Your goalies have a hard time reading it. Balls bounce different on every kind of field, just like we were talking about earlier.
Every surface has a different bounce, and Brendan Mansfield really put a nice shot on that one.
Definitely, yeah. Yep, so that's a good play there. You definitely want to see that, especially at the youth level. If you can't necessarily generate the power, it's good to get that bounce, Confuse that goalie.
Throw the goalie off. 13-3 score here with 9 minutes, 49 seconds left in the game.
Zach Massey is closest to us here lining up, and on the face-off, I believe we have Logan Fredericks. Fredericks almost wins it, just barely loses it. Porter Smith, I believe, for the Byron Center Bulldogs is putting in some work there at the X position on face-off. Ooh, up comes Hoffman with it. He's still keeping it, taking a couple. They're looking for that bottom hand. Whenever you've got a deep hole, you
want to hit the bottom. He was looking like he was going after the top of the stick. And it's rare for me to see a one-handed slash at it, a one-handed stab at the stick. Back at the youth levels, you have to have two hands on the stick.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely something that can get called. You can get a slash for it, and you want to be careful with what you're doing out there. You don't want to put your team at the disadvantage.
Was that change made this year with allowing a one-hand?
I believe as long as you don't extend too far back, yeah, the change has come pretty recently here. So
Good. And it's more like the college game.
Yep.
And that's the goal.
Yeah, I definitely want to get those players ready. College level, you see a lot of players, not necessarily from this region, but they're moving up big, and They're looking for players who can. There's Weese's with a drive. They're looking for players who are willing to just get out there, and they have that stick is the extension of the arm, as they say. You know, just always feeling comfortable out there. So you like seeing somebody who's good with the ball, but also makes smart plays when the ball's not even at them. So.
And it's fun to talk college because many of the colleges in the area are starting to get some club-level lacrosse playing at them.
Yeah, yep.
You've got varsity programs at Hope College down in Holland. We've got a couple of former Rockets playing on that team right now.
Yep, yeah. We have a couple alumni playing college at various different places. Incoming on a drive here down the middle. He's got some open space, but he's going to fake the shot. Ooh,
that was a nice fake.
Good fake there.
Nice fake.
Just
Came
barely.
in with a shot, and I don't know if we've got a new goalie in.
Oh, in at goal there, do we have Dakota Howell?
We do. Dakota's in the game now, and I don't know if he got a piece of that stop or if it just bounced off to the side, but good for him. Good for Dakota to see a little action here.
That was some good D work by Trevor Schott there to break up that, getting on the hands there and really making that attackman work for
Look
that.
Look at that. Nice scoop and speed coming up.
There's Zach Massey. He's
Number
got
10,
some wheels.
Zach Massey is moving.
Yeah, he can definitely beat players with speed, and he's still a newer player, so it's good to see him driving, shooting, and scoring.
Drives up the right side of the field, crosses over and makes a left-handed shot and puts it on net. Good for him. Zach Massey with great effort and great skill coming up there.
Yeah, one of the best things you can do for yourself as a player is to get working on that offhand, as we call it, you know? If you're comfortable passing and shooting with your right, you got to get comfortable with your left too. Just makes you that much more of an option, that much more of a threat to the other team when you can switch over.
There should be no difference between your right and left hand, right?
Exactly. That's what they like to say at the college level. So, and lining up again for another face-off here. It's 14-3. The Rockets currently have the lead. There comes the face-off there. Reams just holding it a little bit, trying to get his players to come into the middle. Oh, Hoffman came up with it, but barely loses it there. And in comes. They're looking for a little bit
Black,
of a slow
and
break.
they got a step in the box. They're okay. They're looking to set something up, but Reeths-Puffer is not calling off the Dogs yet. They're still putting pressure on out to midfield. Who's putting that pressure on? That's number 13, Garrett Reams.
Garrett Reams, as the team would say, we some dogs. Oh, beautiful yard sale there. Making him drop the stick. Yeah, there we go. Getting in on there, getting some pressure. Got to win that ground ball. That's got to be White.
Now, on that yard sale, I'm pretty sure all the guys down on the bench yelled yard sale, but no one up here in the box yelled it, and that's probably all right. They're holding back a little bit, but anytime you knock a stick out of another player's hand, usually everyone on your team is yelling yard sale.
Oh, good feed there to Terry, and just barely misses it. There we go, feeds it over.
Pass down.
And the goalie's going to take it again for Byron Center. You know, he looks pretty good with the ball. He only had that one bobble earlier, but definitely knows where his options are, and that's good to see a player with vision at this level in the tendy position. So good stuff there.
Well, after seeing 14 go by him, I don't his vision. He's probably questioning it a little bit. Sorry about that, but like I said earlier, he just wants that ball on the other side of the field.
Exactly. He's looking for his options there. There we go. Number 7 coming in with it. Number 7 for the Byron Center Bulldogs is Colin Herron. He's a sophomore.
And right on him is number 7, Steven Szynski from Reeths-Puffer.
There we go. Sticking with him, even though the screen was there. That's good to see. Ooh, good play there. Flag's going down. Looks like a slash.
Flag down.
Yep, slashing penalty.
Slash. Looks like it's on number 7, Steven Szynski.
Yep. A lot of players, when they get beat, they just go for that last-ditch effort, and they kind of start swinging. It's where you can get reckless.
I like the sound of that last ditch. Oftentimes, I'll call it a lazy effort. I'm like, but that's their last thing they can do, and it's the worst thing you can do because you don't want to end up a man down in these situations.
Yeah, you got to weigh your options, definitely.
Defense has got to be played with your feet first, and the stick is just, it's an advantage to have it, but you can't depend on that stick alone.
Number 20 on the far side there.
Shot by number 1.
Oh, that's a goal there.
Goal for number 1 for Byron Center. That's Porter Smith. That's a freshman who's been taking the face-offs as well for him all night.
Yeah, he's looking pretty solid as a midfielder. He's definitely one of their players that has some experience possessing, and you can see it in his confidence out there. So that's going to make it 14-3, 14-4 possibly?
I think it's 14-4.
14-4.
I'm not sure that the...
Assist on the goal to number 6.
Soon to be added, 14-4. 5:38 left in the game here. Brad Grotheis lining up for the face-off. We'll see how it goes here against Porter Smith.
Against Porter Smith, who just scored the goal.
He's got to get winded after a while going up and down the field like that. So
nearest to us on the side here is Noah Morris going after it.
And far side there, we still have Alex Hoffman in the game there. Ooh, looks like Brad went a little early there. All right,
so
Porter
Brad
Smith
will get the ball. Porter Smith's going to bring it up.
Ooh,
dodges
good
right.
move. Good fake. And he's
another
in close.
goal.
Another
How
goal
about
by
that?
Porter Smith. Man.
Boy, he put a fake on him. Everyone thought he had the ball.
Got him turning around. You know, just that half-second fake can make a big difference. You free up your hands, you take that shot. You like to see him drive to the net like that. So that's a pretty smart play there by that player. To not sell it too much, but
very seasoned play for him. And a half second is all it usually takes to get your hands cocked and ready to let it go.
Yeah, definitely. The best thing you can do as an attackman or as a midfielder is when you're being defended and you want to get that shot off, you just got to free up yourself for a second. You're not going to be able to shoot through somebody's stick on your hands or something like that. So just a little stutter step, something like that to get your hands free is always good to see. Fredericks
on the face-off, wins it himself. Running right up the field himself. He's like, I'm going to...
Good feet. Oh, Montgomery
nice
barely
pass to Thomas
flipping it.
Montgomery, and the ball out of bounds on the shot. Should be rocket ball, and yes, it is.
Weesees has it coming in, and he is looking up top here.
Connor going to get a pass up top to Noah Morris.
Morris driving it over there to Fredericks, and Fredericks is going to take his time here, set up something over to Fissner.
A lot of Rockets up at the top of the box. Let's see what's going to go on. Are we going to set something up down low? Connor Weesey's going to come up to the midfield position.
Expect to see a dodge out of one of these three and then somebody moving around down low there. They're definitely looking for something. So we'll see what their strategy is here in a second. Fredericks has been a player on this varsity team for, I believe, all 4 years. At least 3, possibly 4 years. So I think it's 3, though. So good to see him.
Well, and not a bad strategy by the Rockets to hold on to it until the Bulldogs come out and play some defense.
Yeah, yep.
The Bulldogs need the ball. They've got to come out and get it. And the Rockets are, nice screen by Connor Weeses.
Nice. And off it. Didn't see anything from it. It's Fredericks, so he's going to dish it over. Going over to Fissner there.
Going back out to Josh.
Love to see a player dodge up high. You're really pulling those defensemen out. So when you've got that pressure, you can make a move on them. Got a little bit of slash in the arm, I think.
Josh get one in the arm there? He's feeling it.
I think he wore that one. So,
but he's going to hold on to it as long as he can. He's a gamer. He's not gonna stop play.
He's taking a few shots today. So as they say on the bench, we got ice. So we'll see here. Move it around up top. There we go. They're still looking for it. They got a real relaxed style of play here these last few minutes here. I think they're trying to look for some players that haven't maybe been able to touch the ball as much. So expect to see a shot down low here from Noah Morse if he can get free. That's what I think they're looking for right about now.
Where he's standing, yeah, I hope so.
That's what I'm thinking. There we go. Cummins going to move it over to Montgomery there. Montgomery moving it up to Fissner. And here comes dodging.
Oh, look at that
hard.
dodge.
That's a beautiful step. Ooh, got him turning around a little bit. Didn't see it there.
Oh,
man, he's
and
wearing
another
one.
shot.
The refs are a little
Josh
lenient
Fissner
with
is
it.
really taking it hard here.
refs are saying, oh, not quite. So we'll see. We'll see. Sometimes they try to sell it a little bit. That one looked like it hurt, though.
Right now the refs are saying, look, let's just get this game over with.
Right on. We're at 3 minutes left here.
3 minutes left in the game, 14-5, Rockets leading.
And here we go, Fissner. He is just wearing them left and right. Here comes a big hit. Yep, saw that coming.
Yep.
And that one. And there we go. That's some good sportsmanship there.
Yeah, that's awfully nice.
That.
They say, hey, they know what it's like.
Yep.
All these players, they say, I'm not trying to hurt you.
Yep.
I'm just doing what I got to do.
Exactly. You want to get that ball, but you also,
There's a lot of respect in the game of lacrosse, and that's one of the things that has really attracted me to the sport. A lot of respect amongst the players, and it's just great to see. It's great
definitely.
to see out there.
And Logan Fredericks with the ball here. He's going to drive up in the corner possibly. There we go, starting the rotation there. Weesey's losing it there, but he keeps it. Looking for the shot, but not quite. It's a real relaxed, kind of off ball here.
Hate to see him get too relaxed because that's usually when mistakes happen.
Exactly.
I want to see him move your feet out there still, Rockets.
Exactly. No need to be standing still. You always got to stay moving. You got to stay fluid, you know, as an offense. So the Byron Center Bulldogs are actually man down. I didn't see what the penalty was for. I believe it would have been for a slash.
Had to be the slash against Fissner.
And Fissner's going to dish it in there. Frederick's not seeing it. Hard pressure there by the defenseman. Kind of bold on the man down strategy, but it worked out. There's a shot. Morse. Big
Morse
save,
had
though.
his shot and a big save by the goalie.
Yeah, that's a good save. You love seeing that. He has been wearing them all night.
Bulldogs with the ball. Let's see if they can move it up the field.
Ooh, big play by Fissner.
Big stick by Fissner. Going to get a little bit back. He says, hey, you took your shots on me. I'm going to get one on you now.
And that's a good play by him to keep it. Looks like they're going to have Braden Blackburn take it, actually. Fissner's going to step back across the line so that the D pole can move up across half.
Well, sure. He's saying, Braden, you take some licks this time.
I've had my turn. You're up now. They want, I think they want a goal there for either Morse or Blackburn's what they're looking for here. So we'll see. Watch
here it
the
is
goal.
in Blackburn's
Good
hands.
drive.
Oh, he almost bounced it in. Was it? No, that wasn't Blackburn.
That was
I'm sorry.
Corey Cummins back there.
Well, good for Corey.
There we go. Montgomery driving around the edge. Beautiful feed to Morse, and he
got
one.
It. Good job, Noah.
Beautiful. And I believe that is one of his first of the season. Let me see here. Oh, he's putting up his second goal of the season there.
Good for him. And there's nothing like doing it in the playoffs.
Exactly. Playoff goals, nothing like them. That's going to make it 15-5 for the Rockets. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter.
Well, and at this point of the game, you really hope no one's going to get hurt at this point. Hopefully they can just play out this minute 25 without swinging the sticks too much.
Yeah, you don't want to see anybody get hurt, obviously. It's the playoff times, The other team's moving on, and at this point, we're looking forward to the next game here, which will be most likely Reeths-Puffer versus Holland Christian. So there's a bit of a push in the back there. The flag's going flying. Push with possession, as they call it. That's a 30-second foul or a 30-second penalty. So with the ball, I believe they're going to...
With the ball up, hopefully we'll kill some clock here. Anyone else that they're going to try to get a shot for here? Who's coming into the game?
Let's see here. In comes Garrett Reams, and switching around there over on the edge. I can't really tell who's coming in and who's staying. I believe we have... we got Logan Fredericks came back in there, and Corey Cummins.
Garrett Reams bringing it up.
Oh, moves it over. Montgomery, a little bit of Canadian backhand, as they say it. So.
That would have been nice to see. Nice to see him get that one. Gotta love the cross-handed shot.
Yeah, when you can't quite switch over to that left hand quick enough, it's sometimes easier to switch it over to that backhand shot. Oh, big save there. Good one.
And that's a way up north, a little north of us. That's how they play it. That's why it's called the Canadian.
Yep. That box lacrosse, they love it. They don't switch hands too much.
Oh, look at a big hit on Dakota.
Yeah, he doesn't. He was trying to think about taking it up maybe, but that attackman says no, thank you, not today.
He may think twice about doing it again. Here comes Noah Morse. Is he going to look for another one?
Dishes it over
there.
there.
He's going to pull it out. We've got 30 seconds left in the game.
They're looking. That one might go out. Nope. Corey Cummins staying with it.
Scoop by
Good
Corey,
dodge there.
What a dodge. He got around him, but then lost the ball. Looked like number 17 for Byron Center was on the bottom of his stick. Number 17 is Mitchell Gaylor.
Yeah, that. Just looking here at the end of it, the face-off percentage is absolutely beautiful for Reeths-Puffer. In this season, you got Logan Fredericks with about a 76 to 77% win. It's good to see him getting that possession. So that's going to be a big part of their game moving in. And Garrett Reams with about a 75% win. So, coming into this next game here, face-offs are going to be huge. Possession time is going to be huge. So against a team like Holland Christian, who's a pretty well-seasoned team.
Very good team, yeah. Very good program from the youth ranks on up. Very strong and very seasoned, as you said. They played the game.
So
and possession is going to be huge. You've got to have the ball to win the game.
That's exactly it. And the time's going to wind down there. Last-minute shot.
Last shot.
Not going to do it.
Good. And here, one of the traditions in lacrosse, get your goalie.
Exactly.
You see the team sprint out to get their goalie, and that's to congratulate them, say, great game, let them know.
You love to see it.
This is one of the great traditions. Not only this, but at this point, the teams will group up, and they usually will, on the count of three, yell rah, rah, Rockets is what the Bulldogs were yelling. The Rockets were yelled rah, rah, Bulldogs.
Yep.
It's incredible respect for the other team.
Exactly.
And then yet they'll still do the handshake afterwards.
Just something small like that. Let the other team know, hey, that was a good match. I like how we stayed clean with it,
Yeah.
So good stuff.
Good game.
Like to see it not get too chippy. So the Rockets are going to be moving on against Holland Christian here in the second round, and that's going to be at Forest Hills Central. I believe that's on Thursday.
Thursday evening. So beautiful. Folks, if you can make the drive over there, I'm not sure we're going to have the game televised, but
we would
hopefully you'll keep your interest up in lacrosse.
Exactly. Love to see new people getting into the sport. So thank you guys for joining us. And there you see them taking the handshakes and ending off the game. Looking forward to the next matchup that they get.
So another beautiful night here at Rocket Stadium. We thank the Bulldogs for making the trip over.
Final score, 15-5. That's a good win. All right. Thank you for joining us.
That's going to do it for us here. I'm Joe Brainerd.
I'm Josh Robidoux. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Have a great night.
I said I'm moving too far.
Buckwhite Schultz & Associates Incorporated. Investment products and services. For more information, call 799-9889 or 866-799-9889.
Big AAA Storage, offering individually enclosed climate-controlled units from 5x10 to 10x15 feet. Recommended for records, furniture, valuables, and antiques. As well as outdoor units ranging from 10x15 to 10x35 feet. All units are fenced, lighted, equipped with video cameras, and electronic keyed access with security gate. Open 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Big AAA Storage, fulfilling your storage needs.
At Bowman's Body Shop, we're proud to say you're driving home our reputation. Our team of highly skilled professionals uses the latest high-tech equipment to diagnose the extent of the damage to your vehicle. Bowman's Body Shop, 2846 Getty Street in Muskegon.
City Glass and Mirror features glass for every purpose, servicing both residential and commercial. Their full-service showroom displays every aspect of what City Glass has to offer. Handrails, closet systems, replacement windows, bath hardware, shower doors, and custom mirrors. They even offer auto glass and storefronts to see all they have to offer. City Glass and Mirror, located at 100 West 7th Street in Grand Haven and 631 Commerce Court, Suite 10 in Holland.
The Village at Park Terrace Senior Living Community, offering beautiful yet affordable 1- and 2-bedroom apartment homes as well as 2-bedroom cottages. Rent includes a wide variety of exceptional services, from daily meals shared in the dining room or delivered to your door, to scheduled activities and social events, to 24-hour emergency on-call service. Their expert, caring staff is there to assist you with all of your retirement needs. The Village at Park Terrace Senior Living Community, where you can enjoy the luxuries and comfort of your own home without the work and worry.
Appliance shopping can be confusing. At Seaway Appliance, we make it easy as 1, 2, 3. 1, we have a great selection of home appliances to choose from, and we offer competitive pricing.
2, the staff is friendly and knowledgeable, and our customers can enjoy a no-pressure experience.
3, we have our own professional service department.
Plus, because we're a brand source store, you know you're getting the best deal possible, saving you money.
Where are you going to shop for your next appliance or TV? Seaway Appliance. Thank you for your business.
Seaway Appliance.